All right, y'all. We're just gonna go ahead and talk about this. Now, I posted this video today, and I'm going to just react to myself because this was all off the top. This was not planned. As soon as I felt it, I said, you know what? Let me just go ahead and put all my thoughts in the video because I was just sitting here recording videos for YouTube, and I was like, you know what, bro? I'm so tired of all these artists that keep saying, "Oh, I want this shit. I want to blow up. I want to be successful." Da da da, and they ain't doing shit to make it happen, except make music. It's like, gang, when you are solely an artist, I'm not talking someone that already has a platform. I'm not talking about somebody that already has a community. I'm not talking about, for what I'm saying, you got other businesses. You are an artist and you are trying to make it off of your music. 2026, you are going to have to do more than just, if you're trying to make a career off your music, if you don't already have a career, if you don't already make money, if you're trying to make money and build that out as a stream of income, it takes way more than just building a real fan base that will convert to real life events and buy tickets for your show. Is going to take more than that, especially if you talk about going the way of not spending a lot of money and doing a freeway. And that's kind of how we got here to this. Let's start. A lot of artists are gonna lose out to content creators, and I'm gonna explain why. This is gonna make a lot of y'all mad. A lot of artists are lazy and entitled, and I'm saying this as a person that wanted to work with artists and underground artists, in particular people coming up. Y'all got some of the most entitled mentalities and lazy mentalities I've ever seen. It's like a blessing and a curse of being talented. Because y'all be so talented, y'all feel like y'all don't gotta do all the little things to build towards having a sustainable career. But then y'all be some of the same ones that turn out getting mad and bitter at another artist that's not as good as you going up, but yet they did the little things. Let's start and stop right there. Yes. Facts. This is why I was co-signing myself and saying facts earlier. I'm spitting nothing but facts. This is so true. I will see these artists sit here and complain and look at another artist and be like, oh, I'm better than them. Why are they in that position? Because they did the networking, building relationships, and growing. Some, the ones who was genuine, did the growing with people out the mud behind the scenes. When y'all be seeing these groups pop out and these little collectives pop out, is because the niggas was grinding. Some of them is just thrown together because they all got motion, but for the ones that kind of was getting it out the mud, they got out the mud together. They was in the house together working with each other. Or these days, the modern version is being in Discord. Being in Discord cookups with each other every day. I be seeing producers in Discords every day. The producers got more dog to get the shit than the artists these days. The producers will be in producer Discords all day, whenever they got time, cooking up beats, trying to learn from another pride, talking to them, collabing, right? Content creators, we do this already. We stay in Discord talking to our friends. We stay talking to our community. We stay talking to our chat. You know what I'm saying? These are basic things. Artists don't even want to do the basics. They don't even want to interact with the audience, but they want a fan base that loyal. What kind of ego ass shit is that? Are you out your fucking mind? And it's like some of these niggas gonna be green enough to dick ride and still be cool even though you ego them. It's like, but y'all gonna be surprised when you can't sales, when you can't tickets. That aura ain't gonna get niggas to buy your tickets. Because at the end of the day, any of the big artists that y'all see that's doing the aura farming, they have a machine behind them. They can afford to do that, right? Or they built enough on their own in order to attract a manager or a team to be able to fill in the gaps. But then what you're missing is they're giving up something to get that. They're giving up a percentage of their ownership. They're giving up a percentage of their brand. They're pre-giving up a percentage of any contract that they might potentially sign. Because if somebody else got to do all the work of building up your brand, that's how y'all get in bad deals, because y'all don't be doing none of the legwork yourself to build leverage to get a good deal. Because y'all don't want to do the little things. And this is how we get to content creators are going to outperform artists going forward. And the artists who integrate being a content creator in their own artistic way, in a way that's true to them, are the ones who's going to sustain. Because those are going to be the ones that build communities. And spinning back to the point of artists being like, oh, but look at this person. Like I said, they're willing to put themselves out there, whether it be in a goofy way, whether it be in a vulnerable way, whether it be in whatever type of way. They're willing to put themselves out there in a way that the other artists aren't. And a lot of times the ones who's more talented. And I feel like the more talented the artist is, the more entitled they are, the more lazy they are. Because they're like, oh, look at how amazing I am. My music's so fire. And then what happened when their music really is fire? That's gonna gas them up even more to be like, oh, I don't need to do all that. My shit fire. Y'all niggas need to listen to my shit. Y'all need my shit. Fuck no, they don't, nigga. Fuck are you saying? Do you want a career where you gonna be able to make a living off of music and sell shows and be able to keep growing? Because it's like, yeah, you could keep doing it your way. Oh, I'm gonna just drop songs. I'm gonna just drop snippets. So I'm gonna just everybody else doing that, nigga. Oh, but my music good. Okay, what about the other niggas whose music is good? Forget the niggas that's trash. What about the other niggas you competing with whose music is also good? Now y'all competing music for music, song for song. It's subjective at that point. What about competing with people who have a real fan base? You are supposed to be competing getting real fans, real supporters, people that know you, people that know you for more than just your work, know you for who you are, your journey, your imperfections, your flaws, your vulnerable moments. But y'all be so busy trying to make this persona of who you are as an artist to unlame you as a person that y'all don't want to break that. Y'all don't want to break the character you're building. And you not willing to break the character you're building is the exact reason why someone authentically being their self is going to go further. That person that's willing to be themselves and not be a character is going to be able to go way fucking further with the shit than anybody that is trying to aura farm. Or it's like, oh, I want to be mysterious. Oh, I don't want to be accessible. Okay, bet. So it's going to be another artist that is willing to do it. And guess what? They're capturing fans, supporters, and building relationships. And you're not. These other artists, they willing to do the behind the scenes shits of sitting there in a Discord or sitting on a call or going to meet up with someone IRL and building a relationship with them. And that makes that person who has the sauce or the emotion or whatever want to look out for them because they've invested time. Like I said, the whole problem is that niggas don't want to invest time. They don't want to do the free method and they don't want to do the paid method because they think they're so fucking incredible and their skill and the world just needs their talent. It's like, yeah, someone in the world does need your music, but how the fuck are you going to reach them with no effort, with no content, with no storytelling, with no world building? It's like, let's be serious here. Because there's some people who just make music like me for a hobby, that just love music. What I'm saying? This don't apply to us. We can do whatever the fuck we want. But for those of y'all that's like, oh, I'm a serious artist. I'm trying to blow up. I'm trying to get a deal. I'm trying to get my family out there. How the fuck you gonna do that? And you just want to snip it for him. Niggas be gatekeeping songs from their own audience. Niggas be gatekeeping from their own fans. I'm not talking about people that's cooking up and working on something behind the scenes. I've talked to niggas that intentionally will not drop the song. Oh, I gotta hold out on this. What you holding out for? You don't have no posts on your page. You don't have no holding out from people that potentially want to support you. Are you serious? Like, what are we really seeing right now? The mentality of artists is fuck. Meanwhile, you over here holding on to something. It's another artist letting everything get posted. It's another content creator that's posting 5-10 clips a day, capturing audience. Because y'all do realize y'all not competing with just music artists no more, right? You're competing with the whole world. You're competing with artists, professional artists who are becoming content creators, streamers. You're competing with athletes that are becoming content creators, streamers. You're competing with celebrities. You're competing with people who are already streaming and content creating that already have huge fan bases. Because guess what? Y'all gonna be the same ones mad if one of these big streamers go do a side quest and make a song and get millions of views. Oh, Speed's not even that good though. What did Kai talk about? Bust Down Rolling Avalanche. That shit trash. Okay. But you know why they could do that? Because they did the fucking work of building up a fan base. Inc. They did the hard work. They did the hard work, gang. They did the work of earning their audience trust over time, over being vulnerable, over being authentic, over documenting the story. You didn't. You wanted the aura farm. You wanted the, oh, let me only post fit pics. Oh, let me post when this shit look fine. Let me, okay, keep doing that. But then there's going to be other people that's building depth, that's consistent, that has variety. People that game and make music and are interested in the state of the world and are interested in cooking and interested in XYZ other random niche things. Going to get beat out by the people that are just being themselves and doing all the shit they love doing. Cause like you gotta connect with people through your music directly. They get to connect with everything. We, and when I say they, I mean we get to connect with all our interests. Have fun competing with only pleasing someone if they like your song. Have fun building a career like that. While the rest of us, that's just being ourselves, we could connect with niggas on games, on different interests we got. We could connect on just being a streamer and content creator and that grind. We could connect on our race, ethnicity. We could connect on music. We could connect on sports. We could, because we're just being ourselves. Meanwhile, y'all, the only hit you can get is niggas liking your song, which is overly subjective. What about being able to build a career off of giving your opinion on stuff? I be telling niggas, hey, you know you could do song reviews and get paid for song reviews. You're a person that nerds out about music. If you really love music, really love this shit, you could lend your ear to other people. They'll pay you to help them develop their sound. I don't want to do that. I don't really want to do song reviews. I remember one artist even said, I mean, I would do song reviews, but like, I'm not where I want to be in my career, so I can. All right, nigga, fine. You got it. Sure. Sure. Go ahead, nigga. Bet. Excuse. That's all I get from artists. Excuse. Meanwhile, somebody who want this shit on content creator gonna go find a way and make a way and find a lane and make a lane. Meanwhile, y'all giving 50 million reasons why you can't do it. Let's keep going. They joined discords. They built connections with people individually, one-to-one, right? And then even them, a lot of that be fake too. So forget that. Let's talk about the genuine way. Let's talk about the authentic way of building this shit. The reason I say y'all artists is going to lose to content creators is because all the little things you can do to give yourself an edge and to give yourself an advantage, y'all think y'all are too good to do it. Half of y'all be too good to respond to every comment you get, right? Y'all don't be DMing y'all supporters. Y'all don't want to build a Discord to build connections. Like, really, tell me, what's stopping you from building a Discord and getting all your supporters in there and then doing private sessions of you making songs where they get to watch you make it live? Or you just sit there and play unreleased for whoever's in a voice chat with you? What's stopping y'all from doing that? What's stopping y'all from recording vlogs when y'all go to the studio? What's stopping y'all from doing a quick little day in the life? What's stopping y'all from letting people into your inner thoughts and the behind the scenes of the process? Oh, I get it. Niggas more worried about aura. Niggas more worried about putting on this little image and performing for other people, and that's going to be the exact thing that holds you back compared to a content creator who is showing a little bit of their daily life, who's doing story times with their community, who's doing activities, creating content with their community, creating music with their community. All of these little things that y'all think y'all too good for, right? I tell artists all the time, right? Because I be like, yo, you know you can do XYZ. You know you can do song reviews to connect with people. You can start live streaming, right? Whatever you want, whatever your interest, integrate it into the live stream. Integrate your own personality into what you're doing. You don't have to be a bot and do shit the same way as everybody else. Your job is to figure out how to use your creativity for your music and your art and blend it into the content, right? And that's what I do as somebody who, I've been doing this since I was like a teenager. I started off behind the scenes doing marketing, advertising, brand building, and I've done it over the course of years. I've done stock trading, all of that. And it's like, I'd be willing to give game and be giving game to this shit on stream to niggas, directly to niggas, and all I get is a bunch of excuses, right? Imagine a content creator who just starting out feeling like they're so above responding to their comments. Yeah, let's pause right there. So like I said, bro, like, people, it's funny, right? The entitlement with artists is so fucking hilarious because you can support them, right? And I've experienced this. You can support an artist, be genuine, and niggas will treat you like a dick rider. Niggas will treat you like dead, like a fan, not a supporter, like a fan. And it's like, hold on now, where do y'all be getting this ego to be treating somebody like a fan and dubbing somebody that actually support you, right? Imagine if a content creator or a streamer treated their audience like that, and there's some that are, there's backlash for that, but for whatever reason, when it comes to music artists and other type of celebrities, they still have that thing where it's okay to ego supporters and be on this like high horse pedestal thing, right? Because it's like, niggas will dead like act like you just fanned out, like you can't even show love to niggas because they're so in their ego. Like, You can't even genuinely show niggas because they'll be like, "Oh, you're glazing, you're dick riding me," and it's like, who wants to work with people like that? Because it's like, okay, let's say your music is good. I get to know the artist as a person. You fucking suck as a person. You're basic, you don't have no personality, you have no social skills, and then you're unprofessional, and then you're ungrateful and entitled. Who the fuck wants to work with people like that? That's why people who actually got the sauce start charging niggas. That's why people like me going from doing this shit for free to charging niggas. Why? Because I'm not about to deal with all that for free. Bitch, I ain't your manager. I ain't your social media manager. I ain't your nothing on your team where I'm getting fucking paid. Especially not to be getting treated with no crazy ego when you got the sauce to help the nigga actually make money and build a career and a brand. It's like, yeah, nigga, you got the talent, but this is why when you get in a label deal, it's a deal. Because the label has all the keys to accent your talent to expand for a business venture. And it's like, I might not be a record label, but nigga, I know the basics of how to grow and market your shit. I know how to run advertisements. I've been knowing how to run ads and set up ad campaigns since I was a teenager. Right? I'd be willing to teach niggas, hey, I'm willing to teach y'all how to do stocks. How many people done took up that opportunity? When it costs hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands of dollars to get a personal mentor to teach you how to trade. But okay, but niggas want it though, right? We on the same internet, and you could go look up marketing advice on YouTube, branding, independent marketing advice. Niggas scroll on their phone and will go scroll past a bunch of shit and won't even search up, damn, how do I build a brand? Damn, how do I do music marketing? Damn, what's ads? How do I run ads? How do I... Y'all niggas don't be curious about shit because y'all be feeling like y'all God's greatest gift to earth because y'all make some fucking music. And it's like, what make y'all so much better than other creators is what I'm trying to understand. What make y'all so special? What make y'all more special than the person that get on stream and hop on that bitch for hours with their community? Niggas can't even give an hour to their community. Niggas can't even talk to their supporters in DMs. Let alone respond to comments. Let alone be in a Discord. Let alone hop in a Discord voice chat. Let alone be willing to help their community and their supporters with something. Let alone be willing to put money into their community that supports them. Because all of y'all artists are so special to where all this is supposed to come to y'all, and then y'all can still ego the people that do it. And once again, another reason why there will be failure in artists. And I'm very glad that a lot of y'all entitled lazy fucks will end up quitting music. And the real artists who want to keep doing this shit, they're going to keep doing it for love of the game. They're going to keep doing it because they was going to do this shit regardless if it was a career or not. And then the artists that adapt and build their community, build out a content plan, build out all this shit, those gonna be the ones who make it. And I'm gonna be very happy to see all of those people make it, keep continuing to be able to create, keep being able to connect their music to other artists person to person. Facts. And it's sad, I hate to say it, but it's like, damn, bro, some of y'all niggas is failing for a reason. Some of y'all don't deserve the platforms. Some of y'all, all the shit y'all want, y'all are too lazy to even maintain it. That's why you're not getting it. You too lazy to even lay the groundwork to build the shit out. You don't want to invest into your supporters, but you so special, you deserve hardcore supporters. Just off of your aesthetic. But then you also don't want to put no money into your career to grow just that way. You don't want to invest in education. You want to... Niggas be more willing to invest into an outfit or some damn shoes, some expensive shoes or clothes, than educating themselves or paying for someone that's an expert at what they do. Survival of the fittest, gang. If that's how you want to spend your bread, niggas always bragging about money and their music and shit, right? But then the niggas be cheap about investing in themselves. Let's talk about it. Y'all be so worried about flexing and spending money to impress other niggas and other creators, but don't invest in your own career. Oh, well, I guess you can't flex investing into education. I guess you can't flex having more knowledge about how to manage your career better. I guess you can't put it on a chain, so it's not worth it, right? Yeah. Because a lot of this shit is free. It's the time. Niggas want to invest the time to do the free stuff. Educating themselves for free, but then they want to go directly to somebody and fake buddy and then rub shoulders and then be able to try to get the info for free. Fuck no, nigga. I'm gatekeeping. I don't give a fuck. I used to be on that like, oh, I'm not going to gatekeep. I'm not. No, I gotta intentionally gatekeep with certain type of people, especially these artists, because I see how y'all niggas do, right? Y'all think y'all doing somebody a favor by supporting someone that supports you. You're not, gang. Those of us that got a platform and community, we already got support. You're not doing us a favor by interacting with it. Fuck. Any content creator with a real organic community is doing way more to help an artist than they're getting back. Trust me, gang. It makes more sense for us to engage with the artists that already got a platform and motion and fan base. That's gonna bring us attention. It ain't doing us no favors working with people that don't have a true core fan base that's gonna follow them and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't even talking about no actual certain number. I'm talking about just having people that go hard for you. You feel what I'm saying? People that will follow you one platform to another. People that will go to your shows. People that will buy your project. People that will. You know what I'm saying? That is the difference. But how do you get that? That don't just come from posting your music, because you post your music and the people that find you, right? The people that find you from that are gonna be only fucking with you off of the music. So the minute you make a song they don't like, they gonna scroll past. The minute they're not interested, that's why it's bad to sell a product, dimensional product. That's why it's short-sighted to just sell yourself solely off the music without a little bit of your personality world, something interesting, something to keep people going and back to you. You gotta give a piece of yourself that don't have surface level fans. Your fans is following. If you're getting followers off of a fit pic, think about the type of person that's gonna follow solely off of a fit pic. Fellow. Fellow. Because I'm telling y'all, chat, these niggas be investing hundreds of dollars into outfits for the fit pics. What are we seeing? But you can invest 25, 50, 100, multiple hundreds of dollars into education, to mentorship. Exactly. Survival of the fittest. Imagine a streamer starting out and they too good to talk to their chat. That's basically the equivalent of like what a lot of these underground artists are, because they're more worried about farming and looking cool than actually building something, and that's why a lot of y'all is gonna fail. But it's a good thing for the artists who are willing to do those little things and the content creators who are willing to do it, because they're gonna be able to build more depth and more sustainability. And my thing is, what did y'all go with this shit? Right? I help people make money, right? But it's like I'm the one that gotta put in all the time, the effort, investing money, failure, losses, all this for all these years, right? And I still be willing to help folks for free, and they disregard the information or make excuses about why they can't do it. And it's like, don't be telling me you want this shit and you're not willing to invest. Facts. People say they want it. I can tell y'all, a majority of people that say they want the shit don't want it. I done worked with hundreds of artists over the past year and a half at this point. Majority of niggas don't want it. They want the lifestyle. They want the aesthetic. They want the hustle. They want to impress other people. And what's crazy, a lot of them is so obsessed with the image. If they got in a bad deal where they wasn't making no money and they wasn't up, but they could look like they're up, most of them would take the deal. Just to flex on other artists. If they could get a deal where they get to be around celebrities, where they get to hang out at all the exclusive spots, get the fit pics, get the wardrobe. If they could get all the optic shit and not have no bread, right? A lot of these niggas will take it, right? All niggas gotta do is dingle up. It ain't gotta really be no money for real, but let's say they dingle 5K in your face, 10K. Y'all niggas taking it. The whole time, if you built a brand, if you built services around your skill sets, you could have already made that 5, 10K. You wouldn't need to take that. And you will have more leverage to be able to turn the deal down. Ask for more, because you can say, oh, well, I already do this myself. Well, what can you provide me, label? Y'all not trying to put yourself in that position. Facts. Niggas is not trying to get themselves in a position of leverage. They're just hoping to go viral and the song will blow up so they can get the attention of a label. Well, boom, if you already went viral, you already proved that you have the ability on your own to pull your own weight. Y'all just don't want to do it over and over again. Y'all don't have that grind and that dog like content creators. Content creators be doing this shit for years, knowing they gotta build momentum. Artists be like, oh, this shit didn't work out one time. Oh no. No, you know what? I am gonna invest in myself by getting paid promo on another page. with no plan on how to convert the people, with no content plan, no funnel, right? You're not live streaming, so it's not like you could draw like more depth out of the people that's following you. You're not interacting with your audience. You know, it's like you're not actually doing anything that's going to help make it worth it, right? But it's like instead of investing that $700-800 into getting posted on Say Cheese, could have invested $700-800 into upgrading your setup and getting off a band lab. You see what I'm saying? It be little shit like that. It be little shit like that. Where it's like, yes, getting this promo on this page makes way more sense than investing into my setup. Yeah, you know what? I got this person who I could pay run ad campaigns for me. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna just invest into my outfit. Nah, let me go get some Rick Owens. Let me go get let me go get a new chain. Let me go get a fucking Cartier bracelet. You know, it's like just dumb. That's why I always tell people who do music to be multifaceted. Yes, and that's the thing, Mac. These people are too focused on the image and the aesthetic that they will close off their other interests from being shown and close themselves off from showing their layers, the ones that do have layers, because of the aesthetic, because of this image that they create, this character, this persona. And it's like, bro, you're gonna lose out the people that's just being themselves authentically. And then the people that are themselves, they make fun of them, like the guy Slayer, the new upcoming underground artist. He talk about animating his music and gaming and all that, and they call his shit burger music and been trying to tear him down for being authentic to himself. But him being authentic is exactly why he's gonna connect with his target audience. Him staying to himself and not talking about the same thing as all the other niggas, that's what's gonna make him stand out. Because if y'all are all trying to fit in the same lane of, ooh, let me order farm, let me not post my music, let me not post that many times, let me only post promo on my music, let me not put no story times, let me not go live. That nigga Slayer be going live, making music, just talking to his chat, reacting to stuff. Facts. Said a lot of artists cannot determine what their idea of success is. Facts. Or their idea of success, and you're so right about that. I would say that first, but just another layer is like the ones that do have an idea of success, usually very externalized and not actually the shit that would determine success in the long term. They'll be like, oh, I want to get signed to a label. Oh, I want to go viral. Oh, I want 1 million followers. Oh, I want my song to be popping. And it's like, okay, well, that's still not the complete picture. You're thinking too small. Let's say you go viral. Boom. What you gonna do then? Let's say you get offered a deal. That don't mean it's a good deal. You feel me? Like, what we really seeing? And my thing is like, I'm so annoyed because I feel like I'm more passionate about this shit than a damn artist.
The time to go on YouTube and go learn the basics about marketing, branding, anything, right? Because I'm willing to meet people where they at. And I done did so many like charity case little type vibes with people just for them to waste the info or then try to shit on me, right? And run out with my info and then come flex on me and ego me. With other
Facts, that did happen. There was an artist who he was talking about he wanted to expand and go to the next level, and I was like, okay, well now you're talking about like some serious shit, like not just posting. Like I was like, look, you need to invest into Google, not Google ads, but you need to invest into ad campaigns and shit like that for your, like, because independent artists that run their own operations, they will invest into ad campaigns, their reels, like their promotional content, like not music, and then ad campaigns behind their music videos, all that. And I was like, look, that's the next step. Tried to help the nigga with that, right? He's like, oh yeah, I was talking to some when I got like $1,000 to spend on song I'm dropping. I'm like, why would you drop $1,000 on one song promo without any data? That doesn't make sense. I said, why would you blow 1K on, like, if you're a small artist and still a lot of money, that makes no sense. Who's telling you to do that? I said, look, what you need to do is post your promo and see organically how far it reaches because you need a baseline. See, this is how you know somebody really know what they talking about. I said, you need to start and get a baseline. You need to post organic, no promo, no pay promo. You need to give it like weeks or at least a month and see how far, if you do all the organic promotion methods, how far can you push your shit, right? So then after that, break up the 1,000 into 4 pieces. Do 250 each month. Make this an extended campaign, right? take the 250 after that first month of organic free promo, and then use that 250 and distribute it week by week, and use it to test out different content ideas, test out different formats, test out, put X amount on the video that you post on YouTube, put 100 towards the video ad campaign, then put another 100 towards a couple smaller underground pages that have good engagement, then put the rest towards getting an endorsement from this or that person, like, and then look at what the data is on all of those different methods and then evaluate it. And then the next month, take that information, the data you got, and optimize the next 250 that you spend. And then keep doing that each month and make more and more optimized decisions based off of what you're seeing. But do you think niggas want to listen to that? No, niggas want to assign a manager. Niggas want to assign to a manager that's fucking scamming and finessing them. But then you get signed to that manager and they can't even upload your songs under the right name, though. Right? But then when C sits here and tells you exactly what to do for free, niggas run off with it, and then what happened? This nigga got a manager, got a couple little numbers, got up to what, I don't know, 10K monthly listeners, which it has dropped, of course, because you keep having to pay for the campaign, which is why I tell niggas to do organic free content as much as possible, because you're gonna, even if you pay, you're gonna have to keep paying for that, and you cannot keep up with labels in their budgets. You have to sustain. You can't burn out with this shit. If you want to have a career, you're gonna burn out on the money you do have. Even if you got bread, you're gonna burn through that shit inefficiently. So it's like, you think niggas took that advice and actually did something that makes sense with it? Fuck no. Fuck no. Niggas did not do that. Niggas went and got a manager and is paying their manager to run ads. And what's crazy, I be wanting to teach niggas how to do it themselves so that they can know how to do it. Even if I do it, I still want to teach you so that you can understand the data and all that, right? See, if it was just about getting it back, I wouldn't teach you shit. I would just do it for you so that I could gatekeep the info and you could keep paying me forever. That's how the industry folks do. They don't want you to learn about the data. They don't want you to learn about the marketing, branding, all that. They don't want you to build your own core community. They want you to stay dependent on them, because then they are going to have a job and they're going to always be able to extract money because you're too lazy to do the shit and learn how to do it yourself. But it's fine. If you want to pay someone for a service, cool. But I still feel like you should understand the inner workings of it in order to understand the ins and outs, so you can know if you're getting finessed, gang. This is how niggas be getting finessed. You don't understand how it works in the back end. The manager could be like, oh, this ad campaign gonna be $500. You wouldn't know what $500 worth of Instagram ads look like, because you don't understand the ins and out of it. He could say it's 500 and only put 100 towards the ad campaign. Pocket the other 400. But you would never know because you never got in the field to even learn. That's why no matter what I do, I at least try to learn the basics of it, even if I don't build the skill all the way out, so that I can understand how it works. So when I pay someone to do it, I could communicate with them better and understand and make sure they're doing the right thing. Because if you have no knowledge of what you're doing, you're completely leaving it in the other person's hands. This is why, regardless if you have a team, as a content creator, as an artist, as a brand, you need to still learn the basics of anything you pay someone to do. See, but you see what all this is? All the shit I'm naming, work, effort. Work, effort. The two things that scare people.
Other shit that I don't already told them. So it's like, at this point, I need the serious artists. Where's the serious artists and the serious creators? I'm tired of all this, ooh, I want to blow up, I want to go up, I want to do this, I want to do that, but I don't want to do the free stuff. I know you told me I could do reactions and make money and build up my name and be able to blend in my own music into the reactions, but I don't want to do that. Oh, I know you told me I could stream, but that's just not my aesthetic. That's not my vibe. I don't want to do it consistently. Okay, bet. It's going to be another content creator, and then y'all going to be the same ones that get mad when it's a streamer or a YouTuber or something, or influencer that go make a random song and they get more views than all your shit combined. So you're going to be mad about it, or you're going to study why are they able to do that? Because they have a core community. They have a fan base. Because they've shown and documented their life. Because they chose to go more vulnerable instead of being more closed off. Because they chose to be more authentic rather than to, portray an image. So it's like, all the choices you make is going to have an effect on your sustainability as a creator. And we are not in the economy where you can afford to be trying to keep things close to your vest. A lot of people worry about developing the aesthetic and the brand and all of that. but they ain't worried about sustainability and monetizing it. Do you have a plan for when you do convert your fan from your song or your video or whatever? People ain't even doing the basics of, let me put my socials in the comments and pin it on YouTube so when someone scrolls to the comments, they can go click my stuff. We're talking very, very big.
And this is why I say, like, I'm realizing just because things come easily to me doesn't mean I need to always share it for free. Because I done told multiple artists about this, right? If you have a YouTube video, right? If you go to any one of my videos, this takes 5 fucking seconds to do. 5 fucking seconds. To put a link in the comments. Because think about it from the viewer's perspective. If you're scrolling, la 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 la, la 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 la, right? Minding your business, and you go to the comments. People go to the comments all the time. Hell, they go to the comments more than the description. If you think about the way it's formatted on your phone, it kind of shortened the description. If someone's going to the comments or they're scrolling on your video, you should make it as easy as possible for them to follow you and go to your other socials. Now we're getting into conversion, right? At the end of my video, what you see? End of every video got my link tree. At first it was just my Twitch. My link tree, other videos. A lot of niggas be posting on YouTube, leave this blank. Let's go to more basic shit you could do. You can organize this whole page to have whatever you want on here. You see this new videos pack. So when I got new videos, the whole playlist of new videos right here. So if anybody missed out on any of my videos on both channels, they can go here and see everything. Music art, this is what I'm pushing. These are all customized playlists. These are all custom order, all of that. ITB music, original segments, boom, collaborations, community videos. Like, all this shit is here. Gaming videos. So this is something basic. But it's like, are y'all even going deep enough into the platforms that you're using to figure out how the fuck you can do everything you can to maximize the platform to work for you? But then someone like me that can tell you to do this shit, don't want to pay for it. You just want to get it for free. But then also not want to invest the time into being around in a part of the community to pick up on the notes, sing it live. Right? And this is why I am getting annoyed and not taking it serious no more. Not taking niggas serious. Chat, I ain't taking niggas serious, bruh. You can't even go into your YouTube and organize. You can't even go figure this out yourself. But the person who figured it out, because I like your music and you think I'm fanned out, I'm just supposed to give you that for free. And then I give it for free and niggas still waste it and do nothing with it. Now, how I'm supposed to feel? I'm giving you shit for free that can help drive conversions and help you get closer to your goal, and you won't even do it. Because, oh, my music's so hard, they should just find me. They should just find me. I'm not gonna make it easy for them to find me at all, but they should just find me because my shit fire. In that little effort between them finding your shit, liking it, and then having to go search for your socials, you just lost a bunch of fans. Over the long run, you just lost a bunch of fans. You're supposed to make things as convenient as possible for someone to follow through with supporting you, you know? Because they're supporting you, not the other way around. Why do you want to make it hard for someone that supports you to follow through and find you on other platforms? We want them to find you on other platforms. SoundCloud. We could go to SoundCloud. How many people is on SoundCloud, right? How many artists is on SoundCloud and don't have their socials? This guy got it. I just randomly click his shit. He got it. Who else? Let's see. This nigga got his socials? Okay. This person got it. But if I could tell you how many fucking people I find that don't have no damn socials, here go one. Most artists on SoundCloud do not have this. Now look at this, right? This nigga getting motion, he getting plays, all that. How is he converting? What's this guy's name on IG? Half the time, the names don't even be the same across the platforms. Niggas be having basic issues. And then they be getting frustrated when shit don't work out. And then they be wondering like, yo, why am I not further? Because you think it's just putting the music out. You're not thinking about this shit like a content creator. right? Niggas will put more effort into and no shade to this guy. Niggas will put more effort into looking fine for their picture, for they cover, than just going to put a link. Where's the link to his socials? Where's the link to his socials in the description? Think about it. If somebody find this shit, it's hard. And they're like, damn, I want to keep it with this nigga. How do I follow through? How do I? You're gonna make me, I want to support you. You're gonna make me have to go look up, okay, let's go see if this guy's IG. Let's see. Let's see if this is his IG name. So you see how many clicks I just have to do? You already lost most people. You're winning people over. Hello? Y'all do realize that, right? You're supposed to win people over. Like, let's see, is this his name? All right, we got one of the rare cases where his name is here, right? Okay, cool. I guess. But why did I just have to make... How many clicks did it take for me to do that? Hold on, how many clicks? Every single extra click you're making a person go through is you losing a supporter. Is you losing converting. Which means you did not get the most out of that content or that music that you posted. Because you're not going to be able to recapture that audience that you lost. Hello? Wake it up, guys. Wake it up. I'm talking to real. I'm dropping gems on nigga. Look at this. Random guy, right? No shade to him. Found him. Recommended SoundCloud. Went to his page. No socials. Boom. Okay. This song popular. Let's go check it out. Description. Nothing. No IG. No YouTube. No nothing. So I'm like, okay, bet. Let's go look him up. Copy. Paste. Now think about this. I'm on a computer, so it's easier. If someone was on their phone, it would be an extra step because now they're gonna have to pull up IG, try to remember your name, try to type it in IG. Oh wait, hold on. I was on SoundCloud. What's his name? M-A-I-N. Hold on, let me go to IG. M-A-I-N-E. People got bad memory, short-term memory span, right? Niggas got short-term memory. Wait, M-A-I. See, this would be someone like me. Oh shit, M-A-I-N-E. Okay, wait, M-A-I-N-E. Okay, boom, M-A-I-N-E. His name Main. And then what was it? I don't see a Main. Underscore up, seeing a bunch of other people. Oh wait, I-E. Okay, bet. Let's see. Boom. See how much time that took? Nobody's taking that much time on average. And the people that do, there would be even more people that would do it if you just made it easier. If you took that extra step that only take 5-10 seconds. But niggas say they want it though. Stop lying. Y'all niggas don't want this shit. Y'all lazy. Y'all don't put in the basic effort content creators do. So it's like, okay, boom. Say I'm on a computer, it's easy. I can copy paste, go to IG. Hold on, how many clicks are we in already? We're one click, 2 clicks, 3 clicks, copy, 4 clicks, 5 clicks, 6 clicks, 7 clicks, 8 clicks, 9 clicks into getting to your profile. Each one of those steps, you lost more and more people. Because you're making it even harder for people to follow through with supporting you. But y'all be thinking y'all so special to where you gonna bypass basic human psychology of a person being presented a product or something to check out and then it not being readily accessible. The artists who got they music on this bit and then, you feel what I'm saying, they got their socials. Like you see on ITB, what we got? Boom, socials, Linktree, all the socials. Twitch, IG, YouTube, Twitter, music IG, music store. Every description, Ciara socials, YouTube visualizer, any artist featured, producer, cover art. What are we saying right now? Every description. Why? Because I'm thinking about the person that's gonna be on their phone that clicks it, scrolls down, and they're gonna be like, oh damn, socials, click. Oh damn, I'm on IG, click. Let me reach out. I done got supporters off of that. Someone found me, multiple people done found me from a song's producers, supporters, listeners, artists, found me from that, a song, and follow my IG or came to the Twitch or the YouTube. So it's like, how are you going get that if it's not there. I don't know.
Astro
I'm not
World can
seeing it.
redeemed text to speech, TTS, and says secret stream from my glorious
Oh,
goat era
Astro.
GPT.
This, yeah, this for the real ITB. This for the real ones, bro. What's good, brethren? Right now, you got me on soapbox C moment right now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's up, brethren?
Yes,
How we doing?
sir.
Yeah, you caught me on soapbox C right quick. We almost done, but I really just want to record this because I'm a pull from this video and reference this video multiple times. I'm gonna record this, put it in the plug channel, and I'm gonna just get a bunch of clips from it.
Basic things that these are things that I sit here and explain to artists all the time. How are you an artist? You don't have a link tree or something that has all your socials, right? How do you not have your music organized in a playlist, right? When you're linking songs to people, link it as a playlist instead of linking it as an individual song. In fact,
Dropping gems in here, but how many artists y'all think gonna listen? Dropping easy methods to how many people gonna listen?
a lot of artists will post a song and won't even post a link to the song.
This right here is one of the things that grinds my fucking gears more than anything, especially on IG. IG, one of the few apps that lets you straight link to another app on the video in your story. Niggas will post promo, post it on their story. Sometimes they won't even post a promo on their story, number one. But then they'll post the promo and then post the promo for the song and then not put a link to it under. Or they'll post a YouTube video for their shit and won't even post the link to the video under it for people to click it. What are we doing? Why are you making it harder for people to support your stuff? Who do y'all be thinking y'all are? And it's like, content creators can get away with that more because they already got the fan bases built up on these different platforms. And when content creators do it, it grinds my gears too. So it's like, what we really saying though?
Or they'll have a music video and won't even post the link to the music video on the video. We're talking about basic shit, bro. But if I gotta hold niggas' hands with this shit, fine. But you gonna have to pay. Because at the end of the day, shit that come easy to me do not become easy to y'all. And it's like, if you are serious about trying to have a career and making money off your career, where is the business aspect gonna come in at, right? And that's why y'all be getting in deals and getting finessed by managers and all type of shit be going on because y'all don't be wanting to invest the time yourself to do the dirty work and the hard work. Y'all want to be on the fun side and do the music and the aesthetic and the studio and the all of this other shit, right? Niggas want to do all of this other shit and skip on the business shit and then be cheap on the business shit. And then you sign over all the rights in your masters and a percentage ownership of your brand before you even have it because you don't want to do the hard work. But
yes, cosign, retweet.
That's why I say, fine, you don't want to do the hard work, then pay somebody that knows what they're talking about, right? You don't know how to build a Discord, pay somebody to do it. Y'all want to be doing this fake buddy shit to buddy your way into some free shit that can build your brand and your career. Hello? That's business. You need to pay somebody for that, right? Because it's like, why the other person, someone like me, got to spend all the years trial and error figuring it out, and then you get to come along and they be like, ooh, but I make good music though, so you should just give me all this sauce for free. Bitch, your music ain't that important. Like, I hate to say it like that, but it's like these artists got an overinflated sense of self-importance without the work ethic.
Let's pause there. Great point to pause. And it's like, I gotta say it like that, and it's like, bro, I don't even be wanting to talk like that to niggas, but like, for real though, who the fuck do these artists be thinking they are? They be acting like they God's greatest gift to earth. What make you better than a person that's busting their ass, that's already investing their money and time and grinding to figure this shit out? You so special that you should leech off of the people who actually put the time in to learn what they doing, and then get the info for free and then still do nothing with it. What are we saying? Y'all be like, ooh, I want a team to help with this. I want somebody to help with this. And then you actually look into getting someone that does off the strength and then you do nothing with it. You make excuses. Oh, I don't want to do that though. Oh, I don't want to do that though. Oh, I don't want to. Okay, yeah, you don't want the shit. And this is why the people who really be having the knowledge eventually just go on the, I'm only working with you if you pay me, or if I really know you, or I really, really fuck with you. And even people you really, really fuck with, you got to give them niggas a discounted rate, not even for free. You got to give a discounted rate, and that's where I'm at. Anybody that want to work, that's ready to lock in, if I fuck with you, I'm willing to give you a discounted rate for long-term working and building. But I'm not willing to do the shit for free no more, because it gets me nowhere. In fact, it actually gets me further behind, and it gets people taking my knowledge and my sauce and running off and then trying to shit on me and then step on me with information I gave them. So fuck no, I'm not doing that shit. Because it's like, yes, I want to help people, but I want to help people that want to help themselves. Not people that just see, that's something I could use. Hold on, I can benefit off of this. Wait. Ooh, let me see what you got going on over there.
You feel what I'm saying? If you want to do this shit for real, you need a team. If you don't want to go out and get it yourself and go do the research yourself, you can. It's out there. If you too lazy to do that, then you need to be willing to pay the person that know how to do it. Because niggas be rapping about having all this money in these songs. Oh, I got Balenci this, I got this and that. Okay, so where the money to invest in your education? Why y'all niggas still be trying to be on some cheap shit? Why y'all want somebody else with expertise to give their time for free? When I first learned how to trade stocks and all of that, gang, I had to go pay $100 a month to be in the Discord to learn from expert traders and sit there and listen to them and watch their process and ask them questions every day. In no other field do people expect to learn, get education, mentorship, any of that for free, except with artists. You know what I'm saying? And niggas act like the world revolve around them. But it's like, you also won't do the work to get people that are willing to do it outside of it to be fake as hell. So what I challenge any artist is watching this. I challenge y'all to do the work, the little things, for free. Make that YouTube video, make that vlog, do that day in the life, get on stream, record yourself on stream, document that shit, make an archive page, make an alt page, build that Discord, get your fans in there. We're talking about the basics, make your merch, build individual relationships with each person in your fan base, DM your fans, comment back to your fans. But stop sitting here talk about you want it and all the things you saying you not gonna do and give an excuse for it. Is somebody out there like me that's gonna do it and is actually gonna pay off. So with that being said, I'm out of here. I hope this message resonates with somebody, but I'm just speaking the real. And I'm tired of niggas saying they want this shit, but they don't want to do none of this shit to actually get it. Y'all gonna get outclassed and circles ran around y'all by content creators, and y'all gonna be mad because all y'all gonna have is the aesthetics and the optics of, ooh, I got this amount of followers. But are you getting paid though? Are you getting paid off your music? Or are you investing more money into your music and the production and the aesthetics around your outfit, your video, your studio time? You're not making any money. How are you going to survive in this economy as a creative? You have to monetize your skills. If you're solely reliant on the music, the numbers just don't make sense. It will be better for you to be a content creator and build a brand around all the things that make you you, and your music be a part of it. Boom. Drop the game on y'all.
Ooh, that part at the end right there could be a damn consultation service by itself, nigga. That last part is literally all this. I swear, I think about the last 2 minutes, I gave the most fucking sauce in the last 2 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. I gave the most fucking sauce in the last 2 minutes. So it's like, the real, like, chat, it's so frustrating because I really do care about people, and I really do care about people becoming successful. And like I said the other day, this shit is so much bigger than just being about the music. It's so much bigger than it being just about the money, just about, bro, this is about being able to create a different future for ourselves. If you have talent, that means you have something. You have a skill set. If you have work ethic, you have the ability to create opportunities for yourself and the people around you. Even if you're good, stop being fucking selfish. There's somebody around you that's going to need you to have some extra money, extra influence, extra connections. And it's not just about the money. It's about the connections. It's about knowing people in different states, knowing people in different industries. You only get that by going to connect with person to person. And all these people being fucking entitled and being selfish and not wanting to give anything to anybody else, but then wanting to take, you're not going to build anything sustainable, because you're going to build a bunch of fake relationships. You're going to build a bunch of people, right, who are also transactional. And then you're never gonna have anybody that's truly there for you, because as soon as you don't have the motion, the money, the whatever they wanted that did make them work with you for free, they're gonna be out of there, right? Or maybe they fuck with you at first when you was genuine, then you got a little motion off what they taught you, and then you start acting different. You know, like that also happens. So it's like, I'm just tired of seeing the excuses, bro. I'm tired of seeing the fucking excuses. I'm tired of seeing all the people that want the glory and don't want to put in no fucking work. They want the clout, they want the money, they want the cachet, the status, the all of this and that, but they don't want to do none of the methods. They just want to, ooh, I want to make music. Oh, my music's so good. Everyone just come to me. Everything should fall to me. All the fans should just bow down to my feet. I'm not going to interact with them. I'm not going to build with them. I'm not going to invest time into them. I'm not going to do anything. But y'all should kiss my ass and still buy my music and still come to my shows and still support me in every post and run my shit up and dick ride me and never hold me accountable. It's like, damn, bro, like, this is why the music industry is failing. Because everybody wants to be that special person. Everybody wants to be that person that's exceptional and gets treated like, a lot of these artists want to get treated like princesses and kings and shit. It's like, look, music does heal the world, but y'all ain't even making music that heal the world. Y'all ain't even making music that heal people to make them want to do the shit. Like, that's the crazy part. Y'all don't want to be vulnerable in the music, which could connect to someone deeply and make them want to show up for you in the extended way. Y'all wonder why YoungBoy's so popular? Because the nigga's vulnerable enough to put his real feelings, no matter how fucked up, he put his real feelings in the music. And when everybody else is trying to ore farm and not put the real and not put their feelings and not tell their stories, and you are willing to tell your story, you're gonna be able to connect deeper where everybody else connected surface level. That's why the people are still worried about, oh, YoungBoy, he's never charted as much as they're saying he's popular, but he has a whole fan base that he's connected with through his music, behind the scenes interviews, putting himself out there, his story being out there, all of these different things, right? He's included his friends in his lore. People, his fans not only know him, they know his whole group. They know his cameraman, right? Like, come on, bro. This nigga was overly consistent. He wasn't one of those artists that was like, oh, I'm gonna hold on to all the music. You see what I'm saying? Now, he might be hit or miss, but he released all that damn music. This nigga will release 5-6 projects in a year. But then there's other artists who, oh, I'm so amazing. Like, I'm gonna take all this time to do one project and then I'm gonna drop it and then everything should stop. Meanwhile, you got an artist like YoungBoy who's just damn near dropping a project every other month for years. Frank Ocean. Well, it's some exceptions though. It's some exceptions though to the rule. Like there are those certain artists that can do that, but that's the thing. They built in other areas to work. No, but I'm saying, I'm just to be objective. Like, I'm not saying this definitive, because we have to also analyze the people that can do that shit. Why are they able to do it? Because they built in other areas, and a lot of them is before the social media, the overly social media age, where you could connect further with people, right? And the impact of the music was so much more because it wasn't as many distractions. It weren't separated by our algorithms. So now that this is the world we're competing in as creators, you're gonna have to make a difference somehow, because now your shit can expand more, but it's less focused. It's less all our attention in the same place. So, you know, and then that's the other thing. Like, someone like Frank Ocean, I might not listen to him a lot, but I know he took his art very seriously. A lot of these people also want to be unserious and not have attention to detail with their art, and then want the same respect as those type of artists. But it's like, you have to earn being able to be an artist that can drop randomly, wait years, and you know what I'm saying? That's earned, bro. I'll give it to those artists that can do that to this day, because a lot of people can't afford to do that, you know? And it's like, how are you going to fill in the gaps? Well, there's different ways you could do that, but it's like, hey, you want to be off the grid artist? Cool, that's fine. But you could be off the grid, not overly post content, and still approach things like a content creator, because you could have a Discord. You could be offline hanging with your supporters in Discord. You could be collecting people off your IG, your TikTok, all that, and getting them in the Discord. And just hanging with your core community. Watching videos with them. On stream with your community. Making songs, letting them watch you cook up. I mean, it's so many different things that you could take from the content creator world and implement it as an artist and still be able to craft it how you want. You want a mystery farm? Then keep building with your fan base behind the scenes. Take them off the platform. DM them. Have a convo with your fan. Call your supporters. But nah, see, that's not traditional. So niggas is not even thinking to do shit like that. But then you got an artist like a Russell. That's how he built himself up. So it's like, I don't know, bro. It's like niggas not hungry these days. Yeah, exactly. And it had that feel exactly because it was from that same era where we had the last kind of batch of mainstream artists that had that. You feel what I'm saying? Before the labels completely gave up on looking for talent, right? Because it's the labels too. The labels gave up on trying to find a star talent and said, yeah, we rather have a bunch of mid that can manufacture some versus having one talent. That's the labels too. Because there's still people that's incredibly talented like that, but they don't feel like investing into the artist development. They rather invest into multiple people. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. I just saw artists in the com about to do a show. Uh, okay, I'm sorry. I just read a DM from this or this tweet from this underground artist. Hold on.